Hey Battlefield fans, just wanted to give you a heads up that it's going to be triple XP weekend for Battlefield 2042. So if you're getting ready for Battlefield 6 and you're trying to rush through that battle pass, the free battle pass in 2042 that will give you exclusive skins for Battlefield 6, then this weekend is the time to get your butt on Battlefield 2042. Obviously, I'll be streaming it later today at 1 p.m. So if you want to come join me and grind with me on Battlefield 2042, I'll be on there this weekend and tonight. I just completed the battle pass the other day, so I'm happy. I finally completed it. I'm going to get the skins for Battlefield 6. Super hyped up. But yep, Battlefield triple XP weekend is now live. So if you want to get on, grind some XP, and unlock rewards for the road to Battlefield 6 battle pass a lot quicker, then today and this weekend is the day and the time. I'm surprised by all the negativity I see about Battlefield 2042. I'm not installing. Give me the new game, thanks. 3XP won't save this game. Load up, lock in. These cringe taglines, whoever came up with these need to be fired. Battlefield players, when they have to play Battlefield 2042 for those big BF6, those BF6 cosmetics. Can someone verify something for me? Do I have to complete the battle pass in order to unlock what I want? BF4 engineer skins? Or since I'm there, can I stop playing now? Nah, thanks. I will just cheese last week challenge on Monday with AI on Portal server, and I'm done with the pass, then I'm installing the game and popping champagne in celebration. The slop is over. I retired this week. Oh no. It's been about 2 weeks since I got rid of this bomb and got all the rewards for BF6. Great timing, just finished it today. I'm not grinding for female skins. They should be male like BF4. Too late, finally released myself from the shackles of this game. Woohoo! Thank God I'm done. So basically, there we go. That's what people are saying on social media, guys. Am I alone in saying that I actually enjoy 2042? And I am the sort of Battlefield player that picked up 2042 on the back of, let's say, okay, so here's my story. On the back of Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4, right? I love those games. You know, I played 1942, I played Battlefield 2 back on the PC years ago. Then Battlefield started, you know, Battlefield came out with Battlefield 3, absolute next-gen game changer at the time. Graphics were amazing. It was like next level Battlefield, something I didn't even, it was the dream Battlefield for me. It was a dream game. A first-person shooter that was gritty and realistic and had amazing physics and sort of graphics, and like, it just felt, I'm like completely game changing. Then Battlefield 4 came out, it built on that, became amazing. And then I took a step back from Battlefield for a while and played, you know, because it went to World War I and World War II route. And not to bash World War II games and World War I games, especially in FPS, in the FPS genre. It's just not something I'm completely in love with. It's all right here and then, but let's just say we waited a long time. I waited a long time for Battlefield 2042, for the campaign. After Battlefield 1 and Battlefield 5, it was just like, you know, this is going to be amazing. They're bringing it back near, you know, bringing it back to present time and slightly in the future. It's going to be absolutely awesome. I played 2142, so I know futuristic Battlefield games could work, and they were good. And then they came out with Battlefield 2042. 128 players. At first, you know, when you first think about it, you're like, okay, 128 players is going to be massive. The battles are going to be massive. And then we got onto it. Completely glitchy. I paid a lot of money for it too when it first came out. Completely glitchy. Bugs, performance issues. The maps were just empty. The map design, it barely had anything for cover. Like, you were literally just running across flat land with no cover 90% of the time, it felt like. They really had to pull this game up from the dirt to save it. And even then, some people say it's still not saved after 5 years. They've obviously released a couple of maps after release, but the majority of the community has basically just shunned this game for the last 5 years. We're all starting to come back to it now. I popped onto it a couple of times after release, but to be fair, in 4 years, haven't played this game. The only reason I jumped back onto 2042 was after the Battlefield 6 open beta, to where, you know, I was starting to, you know, I played the open beta for Battlefield 6, and I was like, oh my God, I love Battlefield. I need the Battlefield fix. I can't wait till October 10th. So I jumped on 2042, saw they had the free battle pass. I was like, okay, let me give this a shot. And I'm not kidding, guys. I fell in love with Battlefield 2042. I fell in love with a lot of it. I fell in love with the operators. Granted, the voice lines were a little bit corny. I fell in love with the operators, how each little operator within each class, whether it's engineer, recon, support, or assault, you know, you could, it added a little bit of depth. The different operators, you know, gave you just a little bit more depth and different, you know, things, variables to try out in different perks. And I kind of like that. I like that. And I like the weapon attachment system to where you could change your attachments on the fly in the game. You know, if I choose to go sniper class, and I want to maybe, you know, switch up my weapon, put on a red dot scope and, you know, turn my sniper into more of a marksman rifle for closer range combat, I like the fact that I can do that in the game and have multiple attachments, just like you can in real life. You can swap attachments on the fly. So that's an aspect of the game I liked. Iojima came out obviously with the after the Battlefield 6 beta, and Iojima, as you can see here, it's by far, I think, in my opinion, the best Battlefield 2042 map. And I think, you know, they have made improvements to the gameplay, they have made improvements to performance, and they have made improvements to the original launch maps. And I'm warming up to a lot of the maps here, and they've had to pull in a lot of Battlefield 3 and Battlefield Bad Company 2 content and Battlefield 4 content, I believe, into 2042, and overall it's a pretty solid game right now. I mean, I don't see why it's getting as much hate as it is. It doesn't feel like a generational step down from Battlefield 6, to be honest with you. I feel like there's a lot of game mechanics and things I like in this game that people, the Battlefield community, just seems to despise on social media for whatever reason. Like I said, I think a big core reason why this game failed is because the map sucked at launch. And people were just, there was too much running around, spending 10 minutes running across a map to get into the action, getting killed, spawning back to where you were. And a lot of the casual players that were maybe playing Battlefield for the first time, you know, they were like, what am I doing? You know, I want to shoot people. I want to get into the action. I want to you know, I want to be in tanks blowing stuff up. I want to be running into, you know, battles, you know, kind of like Iojima is, you know, just on the front lines constantly, you know, shooting people, shooting things. Whereas Battlefield 2042, when it came out, just felt like a damn running simulator, right? And I think that turned off a lot of the casual players, and when a lot of the casual players went, the player counts went down, and yeah, I think the Battlefield community just gave up on it. And it's taken them 5 years to sort of claw something back. And I think the state of the game right now is actually pretty good. I've enjoyed playing it. I've been playing it since Battlefield 6's beta, open beta ended. And I'm enjoying it. I don't see why it's still getting hate. And I don't know why people are saying, oh, it's a slog. The battle pass is so hard to get through. I don't know. Maybe I'm different. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. But either way, Triple XP weekend this weekend. It's going to help you hopefully finish that battle pass a little bit faster. And I highly recommend you pick it up if you could find it on sale. It was $3 on sale, I believe. It's went back up to $60, which is ridiculous, considering that Battlefield 6 is coming out. It was on sale for like $3 for a while. And yeah, for $3, I would say you'd be a fool not to buy it. If you already have it and you've maybe not played it for a while, I recommend you get on and play it. Just get warmed up for Battlefield 6. Anyways, guys, I'm Blaze2K. Come join me every day at 1 p.m. on stream. Please click the like and subscribe. Subscribe. Help us get to 100k subscribers. Yeah, I'm just me, you know. I'm an open book. What you see is what you get with me. So if you like a bit of casual gamer chat, drama, tech news, all that good stuff, then consider subscribing. Anyways, I'll see you in the next one. Come follow me on X and come hang out with me on X as well. Anyways, guys, peace out.
Let's go.